Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, this is Kellie, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Well, my dice are arrayed in the appropriate formats.
Mine are, I'm prepared.
Welcome back to Lady Knights of Adventure.
Woo!
So where last we left off, you took out and Zag is now in the arms of Ox, who's saying,
Oh,
Zag's too sleepy.
We're being very quiet.
Zag is now or Rag?
Our cleric has a very intelligent rat on her shoulder.
I do.
Yeah.
I have notes. I have a rat on my shoulder.
You do?
And she's got like raisins in her shirt collar.
Sure. Is it a guy or a girl? It's a rat.
Are you going to chat?
I'm just...
You sniffing? You go behind and lift his tail up. He's quite masculinely ratty.
Well, that's true. With
Now I'm
rats,
like,
you can tell.
Gonna be all paranoid, make sure I'm recording.
drag them on the ground.
I was going to say,
Yes, we are definitely recording.
Rats are pretty obvious.
Yes, they leave themselves
Boys.
that trail that they can smell their way anywhere.
Now they're just got huge balls.
That too.
No wonder they're dark.
Yes, your pet rat is teabagging
Do they?
you.
Not the balls, but
The
trail.
the trail.
Because they constantly leave a pee trail.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yes.
I'm
huge trail on my shoulder. That's
It
exciting.
goes from the shoulder on the back to the shoulder.
Maybe it's
Up
a boy.
in the head.
No, it's a boy rat, isn't it?
It is a boy rat.
Something I wanted to make sure, because we were talking about it and then I wasn't 100% certain. You said that we are undressed. Are we in our
You have your
skivvies?
undergarments, your
We're in our
shivs.
skivvies? Okay. I wasn't certain. I just wanted to make sure.
We're
Yes.
not naked.
Well, because
I'm
that's
not
how it
that
sounded at
high.
first, and I was just like, "Am I?"
Is
So
it-
I
Well,
have.
it sounded like the little halfling may have gotten a little naked, but
No. I'm still wearing everything I was wearing. I just made sure that a certain Zag took off all of his clothes.
Off of his stuff.
I don't know what voice this character is going to end up with, but sex kitten of some variety.
Definitely there.
Sex Kitten Warlock?
Sex kitten halfling warlock.
That's how it works.
The kitten-sized Warlock.
She's bringing
so
Pepsi
you
back.
do know
I know.
So my character is heavily tattooed.
Ah, cool.
She's got the picture that I showed you guys. Basically, that image on her chest. She's got wings on her back. She's got in her stuff is a necklace with the image on it. Just tons of different tattoos and what looks like different languages as well as images.
Cool. So you don't look naked even when you are naked.
Pretty much.
Okay, so you guys do know that you need to go. I'll probably get outside the point. This way!
Yes. The
Oh, that
Ready
is
for dude.
right here on this wall.
Yeah, and also
Isn't it the captain?
where is the magical flying weapons?
In here.
In there, alright, good.
Are you telling the group that, hey guys,
Yeah, no, I told them that.
groovy magic weapons that fly around and kill people?
Yeah.
Yes, we know.
Yeah, I told them that early
Use
on.
magic yet?
No.
Standing
end
right
of
there,
we
you believe
broke those
not.
things.
yeah.
Oh, that's
so
right.
we
You
have magic
did break
back.
those things.
So
Okay,
back.
as you shatter the last pillar and the last glowing blue quartz crystal hits the ground, as soon as it dings, you magic users feel your connection to the weave of magic returning. And all of a sudden, the rat starts to wiggle on your shoulder, and you hear weird bone popping sounds.
Maybe you should put it down.
Yeah.
Throw him.
As you fling him, the rat goes flying.
We don't fling anybody in this
Okay,
family.
well you went. How?
I pick him up and I'm looking at him.
Okay. All of a sudden, the rat's bones are bumping, and it's making this horrible sound. And all of a sudden, in your hands, there's now a red-skinned little imp.
Oh,
Let me see.
cute.
Oh, he's adorable. Hi.
And he goes, "Oh, new master."
Oh.
Mistress.
Master.
And I put him back on my shoulder.
Okay.
And I'm assuming his little tail curls around my neck.
Okay. He puts a little scorpion tail pointing right there at your neck. He has like a nice little non-threatening way.
He's red. That's good.
Red is good.
Yeah, you have an
I
affinity
wouldn't-
for.
I don't know. I don't know the difference between red and other colors.
I don't know. I just like red. So,
Okay.
red
Yeah.
sounds good.
He goes, "Yes, must find old master." Of course, he's being all creepy. Any of you guys remember the old storyteller theater?
Oh.
Remember the little red demon?
Yes.
Oh, weird.
Yes.
The one in the bag?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who is your old master?
Old master is the master.
The master of this place?
Yeah.
Then why were you imprisoned?
Old master dead.
Well, then why were you imprisoned?
New students take over. Not old master.
And they didn't like you?
No.
Oh, old master like us.
Modius serve master.
Modius.
Modius. And he points to himself and does a little, courteous bow.
I'm
He's like,
missing.
nod back.
Nice to meet you, Modius.
Good to meet.
So the
Do you
students.
have jewels? Modius likes jewels.
What a coincidence.
I
so
have
do
a
I.
crowbar.
Modius does not like bar of crow.
Modius. What do you do with jewels?
Modius collects jewels.
You just, hang on to them and collect. I'm trying to find my character.
Sex king.
Oh, I'm gonna find it. It might take me like 3 or 4 sessions. I hope that's alright.
Oh, play with it. Have fun with
Cool.
it. Something just got creamed.
Modius. Do you know anything about a stone like this one?
Oh, Modius knows many stones. Master give Modius stones for doing things.
Really?
What do you do with them?
Modius takes them back to Modius's lair.
Where'd you learn?
Can you take us there?
You are too big.
I'm pretty
I'm a
small,
rabbit.
Modius.
You're too big.
and he kind of gestures down the hallway, and over here there's a teeny tiny little air hole. Modius travel in castle through those.
What types of tasks would your old master send you on?
To listen, to steal,
To
to
spy?
teach. Modius likes to teach.
What would you teach?
Would you like to see?
Yes.
You say yes?
I say yes.
Okay, Modius flaps off her shoulder to your shoulder.
Can I Arcana check her dim while she has it?
Okay, you can do that.
Can I Arcana check Modius?
You can do that as well.
I got an 11.
I got an 8. He's a red imp.
He is some kind of fiendish character.
May I Arcana check Modius as well?
Yes, you can.
Oh, can I divine sense?
For a grand total of 9.
Well then.
You believe he is the most trusting soul that you have ever met in any of the 9 levels of hell.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to go for
I-
insight, man.
Yes.
So.
Will a 15 hit you?
Oh god.
Hit her where?
Naked?
Like armor class?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
10 and then what? Constitution?
Dex.
Oh.
Yes, glitter.
A 9 will hit
He
me.
comes fluttering up to you, lands on your shoulder, and thwack! Hits you in the shoulder with his tail.
Oh man.
Oh. For how much?
5 points of damage.
In other words, teach a lesson, as
Hey.
in teach you a lesson.
Take my.
No, I'm assuming
Battle
he's
axe.
gonna
And
teach her something.
give me a
Exact.
Constitution save.
Oh no.
Did I mention poisonous stinger?
No.
And I thought that there were cats where there were curious ones.
7.
Okay, how many hit points do you have?
Am I gonna have to work it on you?
9
Spare
now.
the dying man.
9 now? Okay, all of a sudden she gets stung. You get this. What kind of response do you get when all of a sudden Scorpion Tail goes thwack?
Can I swing my battle axe in his face?
Well, unfortunately, he's doing more than 9 points of damage. Basically, you'll be down to 0. As she flops to the ground, and Modius is just laughing. Lesson learned! And he's fluttering back to your shoulder.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Spare the dying.
Yeah.
Somebody can use medical skill. I mean, you don't have to use your magical skill.
Spare the dying is a cantrip.
Okay.
Modius.
Yay!
It was a very extreme lesson that you just taught. Could you, perhaps
Revive her?
use your words rather than your actions to explain some aspects of what you wished for us to learn from your current lesson?
Modius teach trust no one in castle.
Oh, that's a very good lesson, Modius.
Also teach move when someone tried to hurt you.
So I'm gonna do medicine.
Kill him.
And the whole time you're leaning over doing medicine on her, Modius is perched on your shoulder watching intently. He's completely interested in this.
I think we're gonna have a bit of
Natural
a
20.
Woo!
You immediately go back there, you go cut. And you're like,
The poison
hellish
out.
poison. It's got a weird numbing effect on my lips. and immediately you are brought back with little Modius. Look, and he just twiddles his fingers at you.
Freaking kill him.
I look at
can't.
Modius and I'm like,
Because I'm
Modius,
waffles.
Yay!
do not hurt anyone in this group again. Is that understood?
She's no hurt. She's standing fine. She's stronger for it.
Do you understand?
Kind of looks.
Paladin City Dagger looks at you.
So,
Yeet!
how
will
will
you
I hit
comply?
wise?
For shinies, yes.
I can leave you behind how I found you. Or you can agree to not hurt anybody in this group again.
Show him the clip.
No! As his tail immediately wriggles between his legs.
Don't hurt anyone in this group again. Understood?
Yes! As one hand goes behind his wings.
Well, he's an imp. You can only get so much out of him.
So am I back to full health?
As soon as he's like,
You are good.
as soon as he's like, yes, I'll never do that again. You know he's lying.
Yes. Because he just told you not to trust anyone in this castle.
That was the lesson. It's the lesson I learned at her expense.
The thing was, she was the first one to say it, so listen to us.
What did you do?
Fucking kill him.
Like you're lawful good?
I was trying to be nice. I can't kill him, man.
Why
Lawful
can't you?
good.
You're lawful good. It's a demon from the
demon.
9
Okay.
depths of hell.
What are his hit points?
I'm not telling.
I got a battle axe.
1 million.
We don't have our weapons yet. You
I have a battle axe.
What you have is the attitude of a battle axe.
Remember,
I
he's got
Ox's
Ox's battle axe.
axe.
Yeah, she's got.
She's dragging
We
it
don't
along
give it
behind
to
her.
Ox.
Yeah, Ox
Yeah,
gave it to
because
her.
Ox now has.
My
Ox is over there in the
persuasion
head.
is a 6.
Okay.
Ox is like, yeah, sure, totally. Take my battle axe. It is 3 times as large as you. You should do that thing.
And she's dragging it along behind her.
Yeah.
And you'll help.
I read the rules. I can use it.
I like how she said
The rule book says.
It's a 2-hand weapon.
Logic is
And
not
I have
coming
two
into
hands.
this.
It's versatile.
Swing it
This
for
is
a
D&D,
D10.
not logic.
It's magic. It's like
We're in a
battle
magic
axe.
castle.
whatever size you need.
Hey,
Pixies can do that on the home.
4th edition did that with magic weapons. It could be like a giant's magical cloak. I attune, and it shrinks to your size.
to your size.
Because they got tired of people saying, nope, size, giant size. Can we cut it in half and make 2 of them? Nope, can't do
That
that.
would destroy the magic.
Because the magic is going to bleed out in the cut. You're stupid. No, it won't. It's like
All the
cookies.
pixie dust pours out.
Cookies lose their calories when you break them? No,
Yes.
that's not how that works.
Now you can label the box half the calories. Or half
That's the
the
trick! Oh my god! I can't trust
As long as you leave 1 cookie in the box.
Yum cookie.
That last cookie has all the calories.
And meanwhile, Ox, who's sitting there stroking, Zag's, head that keeps lawing to one side with his lap.
Let's go ahead and leave.
He
before
kind of
realizes.
snickers when the imp did that.
Yeah.
Is there
Let's get his
is
lock.
there anything to explore in this room? Any boxes or cubbies?
Just the
things?
crates with food bits.
Food bits.
I'm okay with skipping.
Like,
Usually Ox would try to taste as much as he could before Zag would eat the good stuff.
I don't know about everybody else, but I would like to find some better arraignments. Garb,
Okay.
perhaps. Shall we?
Should
Oh,
we get
yes.
the lockpicking kit?
Yes.
The what?
People with dexterity.
Yeah,
Yes.
there was a lockpicking kit.
Ox,
On
would you be
Zag's
so
body.
kind
Zag
as to
did,
allow
on his
me-
leg, he does have a little pocket inside the bottom of his boot in case he gets locked in the cell.
Oh, Ox, Zag is holding something for me. I just need to retrieve
Well,
it.
the kit itself was by the door where he was
Oh,
locked.
and I'm taking it.
Since he was naked thinking,
Voila.
voila, you have it.
Let's go.
So
Yes.
while they're discussing, can I be like sniffing around?
Oh, by all means.
Going towards this area.
Yeah, you can go ahead and sniff around.
Do I pick anything up from the imp with divine sense?
What does divine sense tell you?
Other than him fucking stabbing me.
Maybe there's a reason the devil had no problem stabbing the
devil
paladin
made
with
him
an
do
arrow.
it.
Especially since the paladin said,
Now,
"What lesson can you
I've
teach
gotten
me?"
that far before in my previous
You have.
excursions. So I know that there's nothing in that hall.
Well, you don't. You remember that there was a thing.
Yes, I
there.
want to go down there.
You see blue fog clinging, glowing blue fog clinging to the floor. Are
That
you
was
going?
there before, or
It was not there before.
Would be up
Huh?
20.
That's different.
Mm-hmm.
So it says I can detect good and evil within 6
Oh,
feet.
you see screaming evil coming off the zip, by the way.
Let's kill it.
No!
Okay, Moody.
No! There's no like this blood.
Husband kill it.
Send the big bad wolf.
So it reminds me of because it's her friend and she saved me, so I have to respect her now.
Oh,
She saved my life,
circle of trust.
and you stood
man.
on me. So now we're even. So now we can start saving each other.
So I just
She's
had
saving
to
me and you
notice
use me
that.
as a step stool.
So, and besides, Modius, I'm sure that we could find some way to
Come back
mutually benefit each other.
Hey,
Heard about your mutually
what is that you have there?
Oh, that little thing that you're so interested in.
Yes,
Well, I guess-
shiny.
No, I won't show you yet.
Ooh.
We'll just see how very, very good you can be. Or if you're going to be very naughty. And if you're naughty, well, I don't think that's what I'm going to show you. I feel like that's the character I need to go with. We'll see if I can sustain that. All right.
I'm gonna roll a Arcana on the blue foggy.
Oh, okay.
I got a 16.
There's definitely some kind of arcane leakage coming from the room before, and this is like
Like-
magical
Oh,
Negative
fog.
Is that
leakage.
blue
Like
smear supposed to be doing?
You get a very vague sense.
This dotty thing.
It's basically a cloud of blue, glowy, sparkle.
And I was doing an arcana.
You get a feel that it's akin to wild magic, where just the weave is all jacked up.
Yeah, because I
And
do
that's
have
an
Fey
official arcane term.
ancestry.
That you wouldn't want to cast magic there unless you really, really had to, because extra things could happen, or maybe nothing at all.
It's like seems a bit of a. But I want to go down there.
Well, we have
Okay.
this other room too.
And you also notice that this area is well lit, and it's very, very quiet.
Is it completely open?
Mm-hmm.
So.
This area is well lit. There's nothing magical over there.
Whatsoever.
Can I catch up with the rest of the group?
Sure, you guys can move up there.
Yeah.
How quiet are you being?
Oh, I'm being very quiet.
I'm being
Yay! We have the bard is singing with her
Hey, I'm
stuff.
being quiet over here. This is me being quiet.
Oh my god, I was gonna say,
No, I'm being super quiet.
Good.
the cleric is gone. Ninja.
There
Natural
used to be a
20.
cleric here.
Meanwhile, the bard rolled.
Our cleric's really a rogue.
It's a 3. Oh,
No, I'm
you
sorry,
had
it's
+1.
a 4. It's a 4.
I got a 2 though.
Yeah.
I dumped decks.
It is
So did I. I
Oh
just
my
rolled a 20. I was afraid I was going to be with them. What are we doing? I can't see. Oh, let me pull my hood off.
I hate it when my headband falls down.
I was totally
Okay,
afraid of that.
So you seem to be, as a whole, pretty much not very quiet.
No.
And at this point, Modius is flapping off of your shoulder and getting like kind of the high up in altitude, and he's gonna try to stealth because he's pretty good at stealth.
Yeah, yeah.
Unnatural 20. Yeah, his wings are like ow.
So the cleric
And the imp.
Shoot him.
disappeared.
Basically.
I at least am naked, except for my undergarments, so I rolled an 8. I'm like not clanky at least.
You just sound. You just need your clothing.
Of course, it's all of that I just said out loud. And
Your inner monologue is an outer monologue.
I'm not wearing my armor for this.
The one time you can roll a 20 for stealth.
I'm going to perform my soliloquy right here and
So
now.
who's gonna
for
stick their
everyone.
nose around the corner and do the looky thing? Oh, the
I will.
Worgen.
All right.
Okay.
She does have the most
Sniff around the
prominent nose.
You were
Or
sniffing
snout.
around, and you see there's a little alcove here where there's some like refuse, some garbage, and there's like a chute that goes down.
How big's the chute? Does it
The
smell
chute.
like garbage?
It definitely smells like garbage.
Okay. Great.
And something else down there. Here, there's bars, and it looks like an unlocked cell door. On the other side, you see shelves with basically all of your guys' shit.
Oh, bingo!
Excellent.
Someone did a nice job of putting it all up on the shelves and a nice little, itinerary of what was all in your belongings. And around here, there seems to be a door to something. These are suits of armor that are standing still there.
That's not
And these are a
cookies.
pair of very large swords mounted on the wall.
Oh, right. That's also not creepy in the magic castle of death.
No, that's fine.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah,
I'm
the
back.
imp is an
Yeah,
actual
so there's no
resident of
people
this
in it,
castle.
though, right?
Huh?
There's no
It's fine.
people in it.
You see no people.
Oh, we know that shit's gonna be.
Clearly, there's no
Oh, I
people
know.
here.
We're fine.
Pick me up. Take me like a
Pick me.
Under my arm, before you go, to leave me hanging on like a yo-yo.
So I'll be like gentle when you take down the hall.
She does
You're
have a
beckoning.
war axe after all. Or
You're
battle axe.
beckoning them with your
We
battle
don't want to
axe.
go in the. We want to go here.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I need my loot, damn it.
Yes, everyone wants loot.
Yes.
Works on levels.
What's over that room?
We don't know.
We don't know. You'd have
There's
to
a
open the
big
door and find out.
sword in front of it.
We're going to have to destroy the sword.
I'm pretty sure the sword's gonna try to kill us.
Okay, so who's gonna walk into the room?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We're sending the bunny in first.
Because I have the most hit points.
Bunny and the Warlock.
Sadly.
Hippie hop. So you going straight to the door?
I want to check out the lock. I'm going to go against the wall.
You want to go against where this is and this
Or
is?
this side.
This way?
Yeah, that door
Would
is.
you benefit from a crowbar right now?
Are you
Yeah,
being
does
sneaky?
anybody need a crowbar? Well,
Probably.
Are you
'cause I
being
had
sneaky?
mine, but I'm better unarmed. So.
Yeah, I'll try a dex roll.
Okay. What's your speed?
For bludgeoning.
So you
25.
hit something.
Okay.
Very little. So it puts me in front of the door. Okay. While I'm in the door, does Divine Sense teach me anything?
Divine sense does not detect any
D4
good
what?
or evil.
Bludgeoning.
Because the imp is definitely.
Can I check to see if that door's unlocked?
Yes. Are you gonna try to do it sneakily though?
I'll try.
Okay.
What? That was not a 1.
You click
If I
the
roll a
door.
1, that's a 0, which is like, I don't know.
A 1
The
that's
door
just bad.
explodes.
So you click the door, and it goes. And you see a gentleman that was there at the little desk here. And as the door goes, he turns to the doorway, and your cute little bunny nose twitches. To which point, I will say, roll initiative, because he's grabbing the sword that's next to his table.
Come save me.
Well, we knew that was
Ooh, I
coming.
got a 10.
Oh,
I got a 7.
I rolled another 2. Get this one away from me.
Jocelyn, what is your dex?
1.
Negative 1?
No, positive 1.
Oh, Jocelyn goes first.
We're both
Jocelyn?
at 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm negative 1.
I actually have dexterity.
I
And what did you
do too.
I got
at
a
a
10.
negative 1.
Give me one of your 20s.
Mine is positive. I have positive dex.
She's positive. She's a dex.
Positive I
Brittney,
have
what did you
dex.
get?
Oh, shoot. 2.
Like every other roll.
That die does hate you.
What'd you get? 13?
I'm gonna just put it back in the bucket on the way out.
The shame bucket.
I'm gonna roll the shame dice because you always get good luck with shame dice.
It's cursed.
It's not good shame dice. It's bad
No, it's
shame
not the
dice.
brown dice. We all know about the brown.
And
oh no, we
sweetie,
don't all know about
what
the
is
brown
Songsmith's
dice.
dex bonus?
Oh, she's +2.
+2?
Are you gonna
No,
roll?
she's +3. No,
What is the
she should be
little...
+2.
Okay, +2? Okay.
Where's my little...
Okay, so Nicole. Your
I'm gonna
spouse
say, get your ass in here.
has opened the door and you hear with your fine Worgen ears.
You're like this.
Her bunny nose twitches as she
I'm
kind of
gonna
looks
say-
back at you with a little bunny frown. And you hear the sound of fine varnished wood with a steel weapon being slid off of it.
That's a lot. That's a lot that you hear.
What would you like to
Look
do?
at her ears, man. Those are almost as wide as
You
my
do
armor.
notice that all of your equipment is up ahead there.
I don't feel like if I go through that
And
door,
it does look like it's
something's
unlocked.
good gonna happen. So, be like,
Grab the sword off the wall.
really
Okay. You're gonna hang right there?
push the door closed. Really slow.
Well, the door opens in, which is probably her problem.
Oh, so you're gonna reach in and
Be
pull.
like, click it shut, and I'm gonna hold the handle.
So you come over here and you're gonna hold the door shut?
And I'll be like, oh, fuck in here. And I'm gonna hold the handle.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get like not in front of the door. Let me stand
But you're
to
basically off to the side holding the
Right,
handle.
So in case he like fucking swings through the door, I'm not there.
It's a short bunny that is.
I'm gonna pull my way, push her by the face, back behind me.
They're gonna push me
Be
back.
like push her back if I can.
Push me forward towards the room.
away from the door.
Okay. So you would be okay. So you hear some shouting and prisoners have escaped. and there is someone coming to the door, and someone is grabbing the doorknob.
And I am
Let's go
holding
ahead and
the
have a
doorknob.
contested strength roll
Oh.
as we are grappling the door.
I have something called travel games that give you proficiency in contests.
Okay, so does it give you
Ooh.
advantage?
Yeah, proficiency. Would be
Proficiency
plus-
would let you add your proficiency
Yeah, it
bonus.
would be plus whatever
yeah.
your.
So if it says proficiency, then you get to add +2 to whatever your strength bonus
Okay,
is.
yeah. So any
Okay.
kind of contest,
Oh.
wrestling or arm wrestling.
Yeah.
kind
In
of
the land of
stuff,
your people, hold
wrestling.
the door was a contest.
is going to be my
Totally
contest
was.
right
They
now.
need
No.
their bathroom privacy.
You didn't do that with your siblings. Like, I feel-
We played
Good
Guess
call.
the Password one.
And
time.
that's how you lose
to
walls
like
in the
start
house.
making my own.
What? You can
Oh,
proficiency.
but you know,
Yeah, go.
Can you beat a
plus
6?
5? Wait, 6, and then what do I add?
You have your strength bonus and your proficiency
Oh,
bonus.
so +3, +2, and 3.
Yep, winning.
Yep.
You beat his mighty 4, which, by the way, you were so right about that dice. It's cursed.
Give me the cursed dice.
Just push it.
I don't
Yeah.
want to.
All right, I will come and touch the cursed dice.
No, I will do it.
Here, take a napkin.
I don't know.
Grab it with a napkin.
The fact that you're treating it like a...
My skirts.
Woo!
I'd like to roll more
Drop
than
it
a
like it's
5.
hot.
Here is the cursed dice.
I don't want
Put it back in the book.
Ceremonially.
to. I want to like push
Did you get it out of the
I
bag?
mean,
Yeah, I bought it out of the jar.
put it out in the shame jar.
In the lost and found.
I'm going, let some other poor schmo get it.
That's the only way you lose the curse.
The lost and found it.
It has to be picked up freely by someone else.
It's like
I had
the
to
One
willingly
Ring.
accept it.
When the Lich leaves the magic opal sword out in the middle of his living room, waiting to be taken, you know it's a trick.
That's right.
So all of a sudden the door gets
Well, like
slammed,
shit.
and you're just like a rock holding that door.
We don't know why his
Oh, one
Sterling.
So we all hurry in behind her.
So you're all rushing in?
Yep.
Okay,
I'm
so
not rushing, but hurrying.
it's pretty much all of your turns.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's try this one.
Okay. Do you need your coat now? The AC has
Is it
kicked
sort
on with a
of-
vengeance.
It-
So
it
what do
color
you all do?
coordinates.
She's standing there holding the door shut. You hear someone trying to force the door open. Your belongings are right there within eye shots.
Oh, right.
I would say one person go in and toss them out to us.
Let
I don't play
me
the game, but I know the culture.
Is it like
Is it
Assassin's
like a
Creed
jail cell?
Syndicate.
I've been
Yeah,
told by
it's
many
like-
people
No,
it's
no,
cool.
it's a cell.
Okay.
Because we can see our stuff.
I
Do
figure
you know what I don't want to
If
do?
we go in there, so
Trap
we
that
can
door.
go through the bars.
If you're a small race, you can go through the bars.
Woohoo!
You said the door was open.
Can I rolled
It
a 2 for
appears to be
initiative.
unlocked,
It's
yes.
not my turn.
Oh, it first been lost.
It
So
appears to be
I
unlocked.
could create a spectral floating hand.
Whoa.
Hey, she's got mage hand. Mage hand can carry 10 pounds.
That's right.
30 feet.
Right.
30 feet,
A little bit
10
further.
pounds.
In. Then down.
Can we grab the swords off the
The
wall?
group
Without
scratch.
our arms?
It was just out of reach, and I'm like,
So our bunny paladin is diving through the bars.
Yes, I'll dive through the stars and I will gear up.
Okay, you're slapping on your gear.
18 AC.
Okay,
19.
So it's a cantrip.
it is a cantrip.
Mage hand. And so
10 pounds.
10 pounds.
I just love the hand gesture. I mean, it's there to do a job, you know? It's a magic hand.
he's there to do a job, alright.
Unseen servants.
I'm sure I could float by hand some things to people if we think that would
You
be
can.
useful. Do I have to roll anything?
Can
or
you-
do I
No,
just
no,
go-
basically you would do the
so-
cantrip and make the mage
Oh,
hand, and
that-
the mage hand will slowly
Can you-
grab an item and levitate it through the bars to you.
Alright. That's what I'm going to do.
Could
That's
really
gonna-
use my
By the way, I'm clean.
blade right now.
You,
I
you,
can-
you
I
cleanse
use-
yourself.
Prestidigitation
My less
allows
than
me to
10
clean
pounds.
things.
Look it up.
Yeah.
You are instantly clean. Like you
Clear
got a
soil.
fairy
I'm
godmother.
gonna launch it so little by little. First I
So-
did my hair. First I did my
So I'm going first with her glaive.
I
As
don't-
long as it weighs less than 10 pounds.
Does it? I don't know if it's
glaive.
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 That's what we're finding out.
We're researching whether it's the glaive or something else.
You can hand me my loot.
6 pounds.
6 pounds. So you are gladly glaving
So
her
much.
glaive.
Can you like
Two
signs it under the
glaives.
door and slash him?
I'll be like,
Open the door. Should we just lock the door? Like,
Yeah.
bar it with a...
You can
get
try.
something, I will hold it. and
You
I'll
have the lock pick. Who has the pick?
There is
I'll-
a giant sword hanging on the wall right there.
Right.
I have a battle axe.
Does it
And
have
a
the little
warhammer.
bars that you can do a bar thing?
stuff.
It does from the inside.
You're like, did you
Because
ever
the
play
door
Blood
opens
Rain with
in,
the
so
cheat
it's-
codes when you could see all the armor?
Yeah. Just like,
Does it have a lock? Like a
It does have a lock.
I'm gonna try and lock it.
With the lock picks?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
There you go. So are those
That would be
statues
sleight of
in the
hand,
back?
right?
Those
Or
those
stealth.
seem to be suits of armor.
Does anyone need armor?
I got an unnatural 20.
You get your lock picks, you drop down on one knee real quick, and you go click, click, and the door locks.
oh, that's very helpful.
To which he is not happy.
Slow him down a
Does
little
he
bit.
have the key?
Well, I hope so.
Oh, slow him down.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
is there something around that I can break into the lock?
We have a metal bar.
oh.
Yeah, do you have a metal bar?
If she wants to.
Yeah.
That's her.
Oh.
You also have that stone shank, don't forget.
Oh yeah.
Shank.
Yeah.
Shank, shank, shank.
You can always stick it in and snap it off.
Yeah, I'll do that. 'cause
Fear
it's
of every
already
guy in
flanked.
ladies' night.
Guys, that's the ladies' night.
And the bunny's feeling right. Okay,
What
so
a
you,
night.
so
Hey, that's one
you're
of
I'll
my-
break
basically
off the
sabotaging
flange,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
I am insatiable.
And I am here to help.
Inspiration.
Are you wanting one for that? Was that set in character? You now know the bunny's completely inappropriate and dangerous sometimes.
To match my other two werewolves.
Okay, so back to the top of the order. Worgen, are you letting go of the doorknob since it is locked?
Is it? Did we,
Oh, it's locked.
break something off in it?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Yeah, then can I get my stuff?
Yeah. Okay. You
Well,
can-
I'm floating
Or
a glaive
let's see.
too.
yeah, there's a pile of things that have been dropped just through the
Is
bars.
there
Be very careful with
anything
my lyre.
extra in there?
There is some extra things. There's a few sacks, it looks like, and there's 2 barrels. You know, the little whiskey barrel-sized barrels.
Can I go through them?
If you check them, both the little barrels seem to have some kind of liquid.
Can you toss me
And
this
the
one?
bags
So I
have
can
basically
fully
apples and bread.
Okay. I'm
We're
gonna
talking like a sack of apples and a sack of bread.
keep tossing things through the bars.
I want
Okay.
to stay my post there just in
Okay.
case, while she gives me my armor.
Excuse me, as the captain's gonna try to kick the damn door in. He's not liking that.
Roll the curse dice.
The cursed dice are gone.
Are you sure about that?
Because you touched it last.
You feel a thunk from the door being kicked, and it just kind of rattles.
You stubbed his toe.
He stubbed his
broke it.
toe.
Was
No,
that
that
a
would've
one?
been a one.
It was a mighty 7.
Oh, right, all right. It looks like
Okay.
a 1 from over here.
Yeah.
So, Golda,
Uh-huh.
what are you doing?
When she tries to pick up my armor, it doesn't pick up.
Clink!
I nod and I go walking in there to get my armor. I'm assuming I'm wearing studded leather.
My strength is
That
13,
seems like
man.
that would work because apparently there's rules that you can't cast spells if you're wearing. Or
Well,
did they get rid of
No,
the
They
rules?
kind of got rid
Cleric
of those.
is
The
gonna
divine
have
casters,
armor.
you
Like,
don't. Divine casters, your magic comes from your god, so that's why clerics can get away with it.
I can only wear leather armor.
Okay, so then mine's. I went with the studded leather because I thought that casting spells, I should be wearing something heavier.
You should be
Well,
wearing
there's
scale mail.
there's
or something.
chainmail suits.
Yeah.
Get in one.
There's one right there. It should be fine. I already have an imp on my
Next,
shoulder.
see
I
what-
don't really know what I need to do.
As soon as she gestures towards the armor, the imp goes, "No, bad idea."
Yeah. So I'm trying to decide what type of armor I wear since I don't have that.
Okay. So you're suiting up whatever suit of armor that you brought
Yes.
because it's
At
brought
first
out
level,
to you.
you probably have.
It was not brought out to me.
Battle axe.
The studded leather
the
was
bunny.
more than she could carry.
It's way more than 10.
Oh, the bunny
Yeah.
could carry it though.
I have a
Okay.
strength of 13.
Yeah, she could easily
Okay.
drag your armor for you. And check it out.
I can wear chainmail.
Okay.
As a rasp.
Jocelyn, what are you doing?
Because you probably have.
Would you
chainmail
like
or
to
steel
open the
now.
door?
That's what I'm assuming.
Which
No.
door?
Can
The
I,
door
can,
to the cell?
can
Oh,
I get
yes.
out?
I will
do it.
endeavor to open the door. But also, as I go up to that door, does my arcana tell me anything about these slightly incongruous suits of armor?
Yes, apparently they
It's
do.
for a grand total of a natural 20.
You do sense that there's some kind of magical ensorcerment on them, as well as those two specific weapons you saw hanging on the wall. They are enchanted in some way with some kind of transformative magic.
Right.
And the door as well, by the way, you get a inkling that the door is not unlocked. There may be something about it.
So bypassing the door and going through the bars was a good idea.
Can I get back through with my gear on?
Through the bars? Yeah, you're a small creature.
Let me keep handing you your stuff, guys.
Thank you.
As she's clinking on her armor.
So
Go up to the bars. Quick, strap that real quick.
Yeah, so I get my, and I'm going to go with chainmail.
Okay.
That seems appropriate.
That's a
for
good
her.
one. Yep.
So, and my shield that has my lady on it.
We're matchers.
Twinsies!
Okay. Nicole, it is your Worgen's turn. What are you going to do? You more of your supplies have been dropped off through the bars to you. Your lover has loved you enough to equip you.
Is he still kicking at my door? here?
He was kicking at the door until his next turn. At least that's what he's doing.
Can I intimidate him? Just shut the fuck up. And back away
Hey, why
from the
not?
door.
Go for it.
Okay.
Things could get
Do you have
dangerous.
advantage?
I should get a little me for the imp.
I'm gonna kill it.
You know what? Let me ask. Let me turn and ask the imp. Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
Captain of Guards, very bad man.
This comes
should
from the
kill
very
Is he controlling these things here?
Uh-huh.
You can't tell if you mean the him for the gift!
Yes.
Oh, no, it's an inclusive either or statement.
All evil.
Smite it all and let the gods sort it out.
Let's have him gather roar at the door and tell him to back away from the
Okay, so you're gonna try to intimidate him away from the door?
Yeah. 10 plus 1?
So 11?
Yeah.
Okay, you believe it may have worked. He seems to be back, he
Do you have proficiency in intimidation?
she's proficient in intimidating.
So you should have your proficiency plus your mom.
Oh, it's at your foot, Brittney.
Yes. Yes.
I'm touching
The
it.
uncursed
yeah.
tide came over there.
Intimidation. So, wait.
Do you want me to?
wait,
I
no.
mean,
It's just a plus
see,
1.
it's-
It's not.
Yeah.
Okay. So you believe it worked because it sounds like through the door
I
that
go
he may be
down,
backing
but if
off.
I go down, I'm not getting back up.
Oh.
Oh, heavens.
All of a sudden, you hear a gong sound.
Oh,
Someone
gosh.
pulled a gong rope.
That sounds terrible.
That's very bad. They're going to die.
But nobody heard it.
Did you tell everyone not to touch the things?
Oh, you know you want to touch the thing.
I intended to tell everyone, but we moved on in the turn order. But that was my intention, was to say, what ho! Magic items that you should not touch. Do not linger with these terrible things. Do not lie with them, and do not rub yourselves up against them.
After all, you did that to the goblin, so you're an expert.
I am, and I'm still feeling rather filthy.
You need a cleanse.
I need a very hot shower and a stiff drink.
Okay, so it is Songsmith's turn. Are you finished? gearing up.
Yes.
You're all kitted up.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to use cantrip.
What cantrip?
Vicious mockery.
Can you use that through the door? You have to have line
If
of
he
sight.
can hear me.
If he can hear you.
Yeah. It's like unleash a string of insults laced with the subtle enchantments to defeat. Oh, I know. I have to see them. As long as they can hear me. Yeah, but I know he's in there. But okay, never mind.
You can't look through the keyhole.
So you can viciously mock
No,
the
because I
end.
blocked it.
It's got a snapped off piece of flint dagger in there.
That's right. Yeah.
Soaked with goblin blood.
Oh, before his pleasure.
Okay. I'm going to use my prestidigitation man cantrip to make sure that my loot is perfectly clean.
Your loot is immaculate. The magical...
I like every so often I'm using it to make sure that I'm all perfect.
Cantrip.
Yeah.
Cantrip.
My hair's clean now.
Vina, salud, salud.
It's been 18 days, people. 18 days in this prison.
Magically,
Yes.
the snow cloud smells like it's up from
It's
somewhere
like
else.
I can clean a 1 cubic foot.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm
Our
doing
dear cleric of paladin of Nike. You're a paladin.
I don't know
She
who that
worships
is,
the
but-
rabbits.
A little weird, but sure.
Awkward.
It's Ostera.
So is there anything going on in the area other than we're trying to make the captain feel bad about himself?
There's the Captain McPhilly's bad, and there's the gong ringing. And
Okay.
you get a sense that something may be happening. There's a tension in the air.
Right.
Do we have has everybody gotten all of our stuff from in here?
Basically, at
everybody-
this point, you've finished kidding yourself up.
Yes, but is everybody else?
Yes, everyone is.
Jocelyn is still finishing her kit, and the rabbit is finishing up.
Okay.
Because the rabbit was nice and helpful. So at the end, at the beginning of your guys' turn, you're done.
All right, grand.
So they're slapping stuff on right now.
Okay. So I'm looking around to see why I feel weird. Is there anything in my field of vision that would account for this feeling of ominous
Give
dread?
me a perception, sir.
14.
You sense that this is some kind of beckoning magic is being cast. And the armor, you see it's like slowly twitching. There's like a little vibrating
I
sound.
turn around
It's
and bash
barely
the one that's
perceptible.
closest to me.
Okay, so...
And I'm like, it's moving!
Okay,
and smack at
so you're going to one? Which one of these two are you going to? Because you're not near either.
This one.
This one?
Oh, don't do that.
You don't like where I put her?
No,
Put her in a great spot.
She's flanked. Go back one.
Because I live between that one.
Out of character knowledge.
No, they would have worked well with each other in this time.
Well, I wouldn't have taken 8 steps to hit something. I would have turned around and taken 2 steps to hit something.
Okay. Okay.
That's just logical.
Give me a strike.
Don't be flanked.
It's kind of a moot point.
17 plus... strength?
What is it? You don't have it in here.
No, I don't.
So if it's... What weapon is it? Morningstar?
It's my mace.
Your mace? So yeah, strength. So +2. And you're proficient, so +2. So you're +4. So you're +4 and you're +2 to damage.
Okay.
So you're swinging your mace at the suit of armor. Give me a damage roll.
Okay.
6.
6 points of damage as you smash your hammer into the suit of armor. Everyone's looking at you like,
No, I yelled, it's moving.
it's
As I hit it. Actually, I yelled, they're moving as I hit it.
That's even creepier.
Uh-huh.
Do
Okay.
these things hear?
Maybe. Our dear Ghost Whisperer.
Right,
It
yes.
is your turn. You finished kidding yourself out. You're all
She's the
adventured up.
goblin whisperer.
I have my arcane focus once more about me. And I am going to witch bolt, I guess. I'll Eldritch Blast. Blast. Eldritch Blast. Look, magic is hard. Saying it, getting it out of my mouth is very hard.
Well, that's what happens when you break it in there.
Boom. Alright, so I'm going to make a ranged spell attack against the target, which is what Golda's character just hit.
Uh-huh.
And on hit, the target takes 1d10 force.
Holy shnipe.
So let's see.
It's moving.
The spell creates
That creeped me out.
So do I just
Armor shit move without people
It's
in it.
it's a cantrip again. Do I just go? Oh.
So it's a cantrip. So yep, you make a ranged spell attack. So it's d20 plus what is your magic?
My proficiency bonus.
And you would add whatever. Plus you have are you charisma based?
I am charisma.
So it would be your charisma and your proficiency plus a d20.
So it's a +4. Grand total of 7.
You fire off your bolt and it like kind of ricochets off the corner wall. Perhaps some of the residual
Jesus Christ, woman!
anti-magic field may be wonky.
Nike Christ woman.
your spell vapors.
Right, and then is there a safe place for a ranged person to be?
Probably
Yes.
where the imp is, outside of the room.
I'm going to move. I'm gonna move. I have 25 feet.
25.
Hey, imp.
Flap, flap, flap.
Right. Just remember, creamed corn. Right. And that's it for me.
If you die, I shiny.
Only if I die.
And Modis is like, I can.
He lands on your shoulder and the tail vibrates.
He's like, I like your green corn voice.
Green corn, keep you alive. See my knee.
I save voice box for later. Not creepy.
Okay, and at this point, both of the suits of armor kind of immediately and they like clink together and do their thing, and they basically are getting ready to do something awesome, do something amazing, because this one is gonna go up there and it's gonna attack you.
Of course it is.
Hit it again.
And it's going to attack you with its ability to do slam, and it makes 2 slam attacks. It's boxing man. And it rolls really poorly the first time.
You know what? It just woke up. Stop it.
It leads with the left, and then here comes the right.
This is thunder. This is lightning.
Well, 15 hits you now that you are all geared out. And the fist of the armor skitters off of your armor. Yeah, it was not impressive at all. It's a good thing the next guy is going to go after Golda with the bigger, blacker dice of doom that's been soaked in pink Himalayan salt.
I saw that.
Its humors have been established.
We'll see if that actually helps.
No,
We'll
touch
see.
the cursed dice.
So it's going to come up and swing a left on you.
See?
That's not that impressive. It's not that impressive at all.
It's the curse.
Especially not since I put on chainmail.
11.
It would have knocked the fuck out of me a moment ago. Now I'm good.
Chain
First
down.
one hits.
My number starts out at 16 and goes up from there.
Okay.
Chain down.
How about a 9? Jesus Christ! The
She said
Himalayan.
so.
The Himalayan.
She said so. You touched the bad dice. Oh yeah, that's cheating. Does a natural 20 strike?
I believe you've seen Jumanji.
I will cause the 20 vortex. A 20 riding top of 20.
Well, that's. I mean, I.
That
Okay,
does not hit me
it
either.
swings and it swings, missing you way, way, way high.
I was expecting someone taller. It's got its
And then-
closed.
It's time for the wabbit.
Yeah.
The west
so,
or the Atlantic?
Let the bunnies sway up.
who's in front of Golda?
This guy.
No, the other
The
one.
character.
Character?
Yeah.
That would be.
No. No.
The bard? Okay,
Yes,
so
They're asking why is
I'm-
that you standing?
I'm gonna occupy a space with her because I'm small, so I can. And I'm gonna swing at the armor.
Okay.
Hit in the face. Oh dear.
The
baby.
curse is spread across the table.
I just
Everyone's rolling 3s and 4s.
try that one.
I think that's the curse dice.
Well, I mean,
You went up 1
went
point.
better.
you know,
Number
the brown dice is actually just
Okay.
unpredictable.
So a 6.
You swing and you miss because its foot moved just when you were gonna like bonk it on the toe and it moved the foot.
I was going to give that one to you, but since he's like,
And we are at the top of the order. And at that moment,
Hold it, I never got to go.
you did get to go. You were getting your stuff on, and you decided you were gonna do the vicious mockery. Then you decided not to do the vicious
Yeah,
mockery.
but then we went to the top of the order and
No, we didn't yet. We were still
No,
finishing
this
off.
is just how long it took to go through this many people.
Yes. So now, top of the order, all of a sudden these swords on the walls unsheath themselves from their scabbards.
no, they don't.
Yes, they do. They unsheath themselves from pure, hard steel. No, no giggle.
That
No,
sounds
I
awful.
mean, well, you know, creamed corn puts me into a whole different space.
And this one will go here. And it's going to attack the cleric.
Oh,
Now we will see if the vortex of 20 works.
Right,
Because it's going to be rolling at advantage, and this just looks like a testicular issue.
Oh, Lance Armstrong.
Ah, but
Particular
will a 21 unnatural hit you, Golda?
A 21?
Yes. For a mighty 4 points of damage as this longsword stabs you in the back.
Oh,
And it
great.
swings in the air like this mockingly, like it's an MMORPG. And this one is doing the exact same.
Oh,
So am I.
Oh, dear.
Oops, we dropped it, so we'll have to roll the bigger, blacker dice of doom twice.
Oh.
Will I have to? Will a 17 hit you?
Mhm.
Okay. For, again, a 5 points of damage. As you get shanked in the side as the blade just hits your rib cage, welling up blood in your armor. Okay, Nicole, it is your turn.
Alright, let's swing at that one.
Going with the sword?
Yeah. 18.
It's nimble. It's nimble and diving away. It's trying not to get hit.
Are you?
18, but then do I add something to it?
You have, so for your sword, it would be your strength bonus and your proficiency bonus. So it should be, and then for your damage, you add your strength bonus.
Okay. So I roll proficiency for the d20.
Mm-hmm. For the
just add.
d20,
So you have
add
over a 20.
plus 3,
Right.
and then plus 2. So you have plus 5 when attacking.
Okay.
And then when you roll do your damage, you're going to add that plus 3 to whatever you roll.
Okay.
So 21 hits.
That will definitely hit.
One hopes.
And I rolled a 20.
Nice.
Wait. Oh, plus 3, and
Mhm.
I did proficiency and
Not for damage.
Oh,
Just your strength
okay.
bonus.
So 6, 9.
9 points of damage. You smash your weapon into it. It's still there, but it's got this huge gouge in it now. Alrighty. So you hear, "We're not getting out of here!" brr, 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 brr," and someone's gonna kick at the door again. He's wondering why he paid for such sturdy doors, because he kicks the door and does not break the door. He's gonna start having to hack through that door because his strength check is just not doing it. Okay, so Songsmith, it is your turn.
You can't say the first name, can you?
I didn't write it down. It's Kaelyndris, right?
Kaelyndris, yes.
He hasn't said any of our names. Just call us by our real names or our character names.
Yes, I know. I need to write those down again.
Do you know my name?
I don't.
We know
March.
the rabbit.
March.
March?
I'm just gonna call him March.
March is what I keep wanting to call you because that's funny.
That's my name.
Yeah, that's for you. Okay, I am going to.
March not there.
I'm going to cast Bane on 3 of them. The 2 suits of armor and one of the this sword.
The sword by the Worgen?
Yeah, so nanny nanny boo boo stick your hand in doo doo. I don't have a
So
song
does
for
that
Bane.
automatically hit, or do I
No,
have to do
it's a charisma saving throw. Otherwise, and then they have, if they don't make it, then the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number from number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay, so these very charismatic -5 my roll guys.
Exactly.
What are they gonna have to roll against? What is your DC?
You know what, my
It's 10 plus your proficiency plus your.
so 12 plus what?
What is your? Is it charisma based?
I'm charisma based, yes.
So what is it?
Oh well, then that would be 10 plus 13, and then my proficiency bonus would be so that'd be 15.
I have to roll 15.
Do
Jesus.
they have -5?
Almost got a 20 on that one. Almost. Okay, so needless to say, no, I did not make it. So I have to roll a d4.
Yep, for attack rolls or saving throws.
That's a -2. We're just going to do both the armors together. So -2 for everybody. Okay, your nanny boo-boo seem to have been very effective. your magic is ensorceling them and they're feeling insulted and pain.
So what did they?
She basically gives them a -2 attack.
And to saving throws.
And to saving throws.
Right.
So she is their bane.
3 of them.
Mhm.
The 4th one now.
Which 3? The 3.
These 2 and that one.
I thought it was this one.
No,
Oh, the
I said
Worgen
the
I
one
said.
next to the O.
That's the one.
Then that one.
Okay,
Doesn't
next to
work.
the Worgen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the 2 armors and the sword next to the.
Yes.
Yes.
That's okay, because
Okay, so it is our cleric's turn.
I'm gonna swing again at the.
This time with all of Nike's might.
Just do it.
I'll let you re-roll that one because
Just
it
that,
fell
yeah.
off.
15, 19.
That will hit the armor.
Yay!
You swing your hammer again, a second resounding blow.
6. Again.
6 again. You're consistent there.
Yes.
Okay, you swing your hammer into it and chunks go flying off, but it is still ready to do its thing. It's getting all excited. It's doing this little boxer's move.
So as a war priest, I don't understand this, but it says I wrote down 1 attack when 1 attack is a bonus action. It's on page 63. Because I reference everything.
See, the important thing is that you did reference it, which makes it so much easier to research.
Nice. I also put page numbers.
From first level, your god delivers bolts of inspiration to you when you're engaged in battle. When you use the attack action, you can make 1 weapon attack as a bonus action.
So basically, as a bonus action, you can backswing and swing again.
So can I swing
Yeah,
again?
yeah.
Okay.
Do it!
kill it.
Now remember,
Hits it in
each
the
turn you
face.
have an action, a move, and 1 bonus action. So for you, you're using your bonus action this turn as a second attack, which is fucking badass.
Stop it.
Oh, well, I didn't see.
It was a 6, but it went off the thing.
It went all.
Well, that was what we did last time, that if it
Uh-huh.
went off, I didn't take it.
Uh-huh.
So even if it was a 20, I wouldn't have taken it.
Oh.
Unlike now, which I will
Oh my
take because
God.
it stayed on the paper.
I think Golda is just sucking the liquor
She
out of it.
called it right there.
She's like good dice.
I'm gonna watch
karma.
this sweating.
Don't you touch it.
I'm not touching. I'm just getting really close to
Get
the
off.
vapors around that.
So is
twin.
that to 2, or what does that do? Does it
It's
double
doubling
damage?
your dice.
Double the damage.
Oh, yep.
That's a crit.
Doubling your dice pool. So whatever your normal roll twice.
Twice. You have to roll, yeah.
Yep. Oh.
10
So-
plus 4.
Okay, you basically hit it and it shatters and explodes into armor bits.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Nike truly inspired that roll!
Yes, she did.
Okay.
Yes, and I yell something rather profane at it. But it's in.
And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Here in the force of Elandril, we elves defend the woods from beasts and men. I myself have helped drive off goblin raiders, slain a giant spider, and composed an elven symphony for the Blood Moon Harvest Festival, and that was before lunch. So when I'm not sliding down the trunk of a barbarian elephant beast after killing it and its occupants with only my dagger and a few arrows, I look forward to coming home to a Dungeon Crate. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service crafted specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handmade items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. As an elf, I appreciate quality craftsmanship, and Dungeon Crate delivers, even if it's put together by humans.
Sir, sentries have discovered several dwarves and a wizard trespassing in our woods.
I was wondering what that smell was. DungeonCrate.com. Are you ready? Let the adventure begin.
And this has been another edition of D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Thank you for listening, and be careful. I've heard there's dragons about.
She's not big with the running.
Oh, my speed's only 25. And
Okay.
I have no dexterity, so I'll probably trip on my face.
Trip on that banana peel.
Yeah. How did this get in the dungeon?
Magic. This is the magic banana peel trap.
We didn't
You're
even
gonna get me every time. I should have brought a robe to disarm that.
Oh, we don't have a rogue, do we?
No.
I'm the closest thing that we've got.
The bipolar bard.
Yeah.
Bipolar bard.
I can change my mood.
Will she disarm it or throw us into it?
Oh.
Yeah. Because I've got like sleight of hand +3.
All right. Ooh, I sleight of hand +4.
Can I read your character?
Oh, see,
Yeah.
then you've got the...
Go forth.
You have the better dexterity then.
Her dex is 12.
Yeah, I think
How is your dexterity 12 and you have the plus?
I got a bonus because I'm
because you're and you're
it's easy for you to say.
a halfling. Okay.
Yeah.
Because my dexterity is 15 and I'm only +2.
I know. Sorry, those words were hard to get out of my mouth.
Because I get the +3 for the.
It's funny we were talking about the.